welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at Microsoft SmartArt. This is a great way to build different type of graphic organizers and implement visuals that your students can use. So you're going to find out that it's going to be in here under Insert, SmartArt. There's a variety of different templates that can be used for a whole different series of curriculums. I'm going to try to go through one for a variety of different curriculums we have. The first one I'm going to do is do a little bit of science for the water cycle. Here you see that off on the left side you can type in any text you want. You can stretch this picture out to make it as big as possible, or you can make it as small as you like. From here you can add, you can make it as big as you'd like. If you delete off in this little box to the left, you can make it as small as you like as well. Whatever fits the lesson that you're doing. So for here, just typing in, you'll see it makes a very large letter if you're just doing a single letter, or if you want to put a number in there to have the kids actually go through and say what is missing at step 1. What we say is step 2, 3, 4, and so on. Or you can fill them in at least partially as the kids go on. To just take a look at the water cycle here. Here I filled out the water cycle itself, and if you click on the actual item, you can go through. You can play around with the format or the design. I can change the colors to black and white, put a little shadow, whatever I want on it. Add some colors as well, or simply change the design. This way, as you go through, if you use this multiple times, it just adds a different look, breaks up the monotony of having the same design over and over again. I'll go back to this because this one works the best for us. As you take a look down, I went through, I added another SmartArt. Again, you go to Insert, SmartArt, you have all these different items, cycle, hierarchy, relationship, and so on. You can play around in here. You can add more or reduce some of them to make it shorter. If you take a look here, we did a very simple math one. The one that I know the best is FOIL here. But we have a sample problem as well as the steps the students would actually take. If I clicked on here, I want to add an extra one. Just by clicking on the individual text box, I can hit enter, go through. If I want to create a subsection, I can hit tab, and it'll let me put items in here if I want to describe a little bit more in detail. If I don't like it, then I just hit delete and it goes backwards. We did one more for math here. Again, we did a little insert for the SmartArt, went along through. Took a look at the process. You can have little subsets in here. And again, from here you can describe some of these steps. So again, we combine like terms and then tell them what's the purpose of it. To simplify a problem, then use inverse operations to get x by itself. I went through, I add another one. If you're going to be creating a positive or negative chart, these are the reasons you would keep the penny, reasons you can get rid of the penny. In here, I could just delete the text itself, hit the space bar, and it leaves as a blank box. Space bar, blank box. If I want to give them a third one, again, hit enter and go from there. Down here, we can create a hierarchy. I was taking a look at the animal kingdom. I'll go through and fill it in a little bit here, but you can play around with this. Under text, again, if I want to break off from this section rather than the main line, I can hit enter and then tab, and it'll break off for me. Again, enter, tab, and it'll just continue to build all the way down here for whatever meets your needs. We can continue to go through here. We have the pyramid. Again, if you wanted to click on here, hit the space bar, create it open. This way you can have students fill in whatever you'd like. It's really great for 3-2-1 activities. Down here, you have your 3, your 2, your 1. They work their way up. Really short way. It takes no more than a couple seconds to insert these, and it's good for a little formative assessment at the end of a lesson. Down here, we just did a very introduction of the writing process. Again, all the way through here, as I hit for the body, I can create a third body, conclusion, whatever I want for a very simple 5-paragraph essay. A lot that you can play around with in SmartArt. If you keep coming back here, you can find all different templates. You can phase them out. Really great for graphic organizers to meet students' accommodations, or simply to put a little visual for our visual learners down there. And again, all you got to do is click on the item. If you click on the large item, you can go back in here to design, change the colors, put different designs on it. You can add shadows, do whatever you like to make it give the look that you want. And it doesn't take very long to add a little bit of an element of visual learning into all of your lessons. Thanks. Bye.